Hello and welcome to this second vlog. For this one I've quickly just set up, because I progressed more on the game behind the scenes with stuff that I'll show you in later updates, but I've literally just put a box collider here and put our character down with from the prefab that we used last video. And this is just going to go over basic animations. So here I have my thing that's full of all my character sheets. We're just going to pop in the idle one and wait for that to load, and we're going to pop in the run one, because these will just show off the basic principles and I'll do all the others off the screen. Well, I already have done all the others off screen, but this is just showing you the process because it's easier to do it this way, and with the other stuff it's easier to just show you stuff. So this is what we have now. This is the one that's already set up for the robot, for the thing, and yeah, so you have that as a default, and you have all these. So different things and transitions between them. We'll get to that soon. But what we want to do, we want to first set up the sprites. So if we open Sprite, you can see what this looks like here. And as an issue here is it's reading all of this as one image, and we want it to know that it's multiple images. So you see the sprite mode here gets changed to multiple, and you can apply it there. And then we can open the slider, and there's this option now available called slice. We'll have it as automatic, and it just judges things that aren't connecting and slices them into different images. So that's what we'll be on that. And here you can see that in a alpha channel mode, and we'll apply that. And that's done. You can see if I click a little arrow here, it comes up with all of them individually. And I will do the same thing for run, so multiple, apply, sprite editor, slice, automatic slice, apply it. Now I want to close it. I'm going to put in the first idle thing, and we're going to be like, oh, this is, see how big this is, and it's fairly big. So what I want to do, I want to go onto both these sheets and change the pixels per unit to 300, because the robot's about that size. And apply it, and I'll make sure that all of them are about that, and that's a bit better. Now apply it to the run one too. Be grabbing the idle and basically moving it into place of where the robot is. And we want to make it a parent of this. We want to click on this, and we want to turn off the sprite renderer for this. But now it's a child, that it will move like this. Now, and we're going to want to create a new animation controller. And put that over the existing 2D character animator. See how it has not got one. I'll rename this to graphics. We need to create an animation. I'll just call it idle and save it. Up here. What we want to do with this, we basically want to add a new thing, and it will, oh, what is this? And it's got all the other objects here. It will be graphics, because that's what we're changing. And scroll right down to the bottom in the sprite, which lets it know that it's going to be changing between sprites. And click that, and then you shift click that, and then you can select all of them. Stretch that out so it plays, and if we play it down here in the animator, you'll see that it's playing this idle animation. animator, it's here, and this is orange to say that it is default state. So the default thing is entry, like its entry as it's being turned on, and we'll go to idle. Sorry about that, that's my phone going off. Yeah, and then so let's put the animator back here. What we want to do now is change it. So we want to create a new clip and call it run. And properties, same thing as we did before. Graphics, sprite renderer, to let you know that we'll be using that. And we want to add new sprites. And we want to add in all of the run ones. Now this is not going to look as polished as it is because in the finished version I will have more time to have spaced these out. Let's just try the run, you see? So just basic run animation. And in the finished version we're going to have a idle, a run, a jump, and then shooting versions of all of them, and a death animation. So now we want to make a transition from idle to run, and make it back. And then the list is empty. We want to be adding a float, and we'll be calling it speed. And we want to add I want it to be 0, 0, 1. And run back to idle, speed needs to be less. So this is basically like, this is a number target, and if it is less than this, and here's the default. 0.01. Okay, so it's working there. For some reason the run animation, which does work, is not playing. I'll take off as exit time. Change it to the controller, and now I don't know what's wrong with it. Huh. I don't. Now that should work. There we go. What it was a simple thing of in the script it's a capital S, but yeah, as you can see, it's a. You can start running, and you can't jump because I haven't added a sprite for that. But yeah, as you can see now, simply just if I move in direction, it now plays that, and if I stop, it does that. Because it's working on the parameter of speed in the script. Yeah, that's basically how you do animation. It's just going to be a bit more of things like that. And then there's another thing here which I'll need to show you, which is a trigger, and that will be in the code for when the script is in for shooting something. It'll be, is this trigger activated? Play this animation. Same for death of how is this thing being triggered? Do this. So it'll be like, has this trigger been activated? Then transition to this animation. Yeah, there's a few more things you can do, like motion, things like that. And transitions you can edit, have a bit more sort of a fixed duration, and other things like that that you can mess about with. But yeah, that is the principles of how the graphics for this is going to be applied. And therefore, if I was to bring an enemy in, I would bring them in as a new graphic like this, and just bring them in as an animation. And so say that's an enemy or a background piece, it's now only going to be playing that animation. And that's just a graphic that will just have that animation constantly going, and that's how the enemies in the game are going to work. And then they'll have the forces from the code applied to them. So yeah, that's literally how all the animation is going to be doing. And last time we did the platform box colliders, so next time what I'll be showing you is basically going through all the code that's been done so far and how the game is up to this point. And because it will take me forever to show you me writing hours and hours of code, I decide that I'm going to do it in the background and then just go over it with you and explain and break it down how it works. So yeah, I'll see you in that one. Bye!